Hey there, Shrine Runners! Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Araxis, your host, and today we're going to be playing some more Valkyria Chronicles. Hope everyone's doing alright. I kind of slept in again and woke up late, but I am ready to stream. And with any luck this time, we won't have any issues with bugs and the like, causing the game to crash and having to select our squad several times in a row. We've squashed that one last time, and hopefully it will stay squashed. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the game, shall we? Alrighty then. As per usual, do let me know if there are any issues. And yeah, let's get things underway. Alright. So, load game. And yeah, flare gun apparently. Was our squad born? Let's go.
Welks! There you are. I've been looking for you.
Hey, Ace. How'd your enlistment go? No problems?
Are you old enough to enlist?
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on.
Really should be safe in a tank, right?
I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together.
That was a brief sort of detour here. I believe in World War One, there were instances where, and I think World War Two as well, where like entire towns sort of like enlisted together or got drafted together or things like that and served together. And that led to horrible incidents where if a squad got essentially wiped out in combat, like many people killed in like a failed offensive, or like a ship of like the state's namesake got sunk, like that sort of thing, it meant that you basically like killed like almost half the people in that town because almost half of the men like signed up. So I believe that they stopped doing things like that, where getting people to serve in the same squad together in order to prevent incidents like that happening. Because you can see why they might sort of like do that initially, but with the horrible loss ratio, it rapidly became a bad thing to do.
I think so too.
So what are you up to now?
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
It's used for everything, just like in Kefalin.
Seems like everything is Ragnite powered these days. That stuff is everywhere. Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you, Welks.
What's this?
I would assume a flare gun.
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
Okay, so some sentimental value as well.
Another hand-me-down.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now. Thank you for this, Ace.
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready to go at any time. Alright, we'll get going for now then. See you later.
Okay, new episode. The first up. Let's see what we're going to be assigned to do, shall we?
I'll cut to the chase. Here's your mission.
Sorry, I thought that said Captain Carrot for a second, and then I was thinking of Discworld.
The Great Vassal Bridge was just taken by the Empire. It's a key strategic position.
The Great Vassal Bridge?
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal, just outside the capital.
That bridge is a part of the central transit artery, leading into Randgreaves. Our mission is to take it back.
Hey there, Senpai, how you going? Let's have ourselves a drink. Hope you're doing alright, by the way.
The Empire has been running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense.
Hey there, TVPG. And let's assaulting a bridge, like, definitely important as a mission. Also potentially a meat grinder. Because that's if you gotta actually go along the bridge, like, you are horribly exposed. I hope you enjoy your lurk then, Senpai.
Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own.
Look at this pompous git.
How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
I'm not familiar with the cast of the other games. In the past, I have played some of Valkyria Chronicles 1. This was many years ago, so I don't remember a lot of things. Yeah, if I end up sort of like getting really into it, we might end up doing Valkyria Chronicles 4 as well. We'll see how things go, at least.
My apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
Whatever. They're just country mice. It's not like they'll be much help.
Alright. Him? We'll frag first.
More help perhaps than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Ooh, get wrecked.
Hey!
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
Well, all good. See that you do.
Definitely don't underestimate militia units either. Actually recently watched a video about some Australian militia units in World War II and how they managed to hold back the Japanese in Papua New Guinea, introducing some new tactics as well in the fight. For example, the use of smoke screens to call in airstrikes, essentially, because the targeting... Well, you couldn't really target in the jungle, unfortunately, so they used tactical use of smoke screens with their artillery, and also sighting that artillery out on the ocean to properly target the enemy for those said airstrikes. 20 years of learning that lesson. Mm-hmm.
Who was that?
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
I mean, look at that mustache. Could be nothing but that.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't, but, fuck the nobles.
Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe. Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission. We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
Yes, Captain.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp, and be ready to help take back the bridge. I'm counting on all of you out there. Now move out.
Alright, bridge operations. A classic of the military. Skirmishes tab is now available. So let's find out about those. That's the grinding, right? Like those within the main storyline, the battles found under the Skirmishes tab can be played any number of times. Perfect amassing experience and research fees. Try them if you're feeling underpowered. Right. Y to open the menu, choose Skirmishes from the tab, select the battle you wish to fight. New skirmishes are added, and difficulty of each skirmish can be set freely. Not a plot battle, soldiers lost during skirmishes can still die. Alright. Just see how that works. So, go over there. And yeah, that unlocks a skirmish for us, huh? Okay, so back over here. I'm sure it's fine. I might do some grinding off-screen. Oh, yeah, that's fine. If it's about, like, not getting enough XP during, like, story missions and all that, it is something that I'm vaguely aware of. Like, you're not going to be able to level up, like, all of your squads and all that. Skirmish 2 is the best one for grinding until fairly later. Alright then. That will make things easier for me, certainly, should I feel the need to do a lot of off-stream grinding. And that's the sort of advice I appreciate, thank you. Alright.
Here are details on the current operation.
The Imperial force is deployed in a defensive formation around a camp within Vassal's urban center. You will assign your squad positions split between a city team and a riverside team. The city team will protect the base camp, while the riverside team strikes the enemy. Okay, flanking operation. Special dialogue if you hit 20 in all classes before Chapter 7. That seems like a lot of grinding. Your objective is to occupy the enemy's camp. Defeat the enemy units defending the camp, then get to the flag hung above their camp to occupy it. Beginning with this operation, you'll be responsible for assigning your soldiers to their combat positions. Okay, that's 4. Don't have to worry about that here. Before commencing the operation, choose the Position Units command to view a list of deployable units. Then, once you've selected a unit you'd like to deploy, choose a position you wish them to take. Intelligence reports say they have tanks stationed in the city area there. It would behoove you to include an anti-tank unit on the city team to facilitate its neutralization. Also recommend you add units with high AP, such as scouts and engineers, to your Riverside Strike Force. Once you got your teams in place, select the deploy command to begin the operation. Time to get those soldiers of yours into position. Alright. 20-turn time limit. Enemy occupies base camp. All allies from reserves killed. Welcome. Okay. Stop. Let us position our units, shall we? So, who have we already got here? So, Welcome, Alicia, and Rosie are already here. In that case, let us deploy another scout. And hold on. Let's deploy maybe Nancy? Wait, what? Am I able to like double check what the skills do here? No, I can't check what the skills do, unfortunately. Alright. I don't remember if bug in a rug means that she needs to stay put or not. Oh well, we'll go with Nancy. That's fine. Now over here, we need to deploy our heavier troops. So we got Largo already as a Lancer. Do we need a second? Probably not. Okay, we're gonna deploy Jane. Let's go. Oh, okay, they work together, so we'll go with you two. We'll get ourselves a sniper. I bet they actually all work well together. Okay. I feel like we're gonna need an engineer. Let us grab... Let's grab Frisia. Okay, this is our team. Yeah, okay, let's deploy.
We're prepared to commence the operation. I look forward to good news from you.
Split into 2 teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out! All right, it's our first mission. Let's split into 2 teams, City and Riverside. I'll lead the Riverside team towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Shock Trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tanks.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? A couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's the spirit, Largo. Now, let's move out!
Go team!
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
Alright, occupying camps. Camps down across the battlefield grant your forces a number of advantages. Units stationed near camps get a boost to their defense and the amount of HP recovered at the start of each turn. Even tanks, which usually get no HP bonus, will regain some HP at each turn's start. Weapons with limited ammo like grenades, mortars, and lances are also replenished. There are enemy units around a camp, however you cannot occupy it until they have been defeated. Effectively defending your camps while taking down the enemies will pave your way to victory. Alrighty then. Got a fair amount of movements over here. Got some enemy scouts there. Plus a shock trooper. Shock trooper there. Scout there. Enemy camp there. And apparently a tank is coming this way. Okay. Let us...
Let's do this thing.
storm the front with Rosie first, I think.
Don't forget to review.
Here to go when YouTube had those blocks you could put text in. Video guide on to Rush Skirmish 2. Ah. That's unfortunate. Let's see if we can take this one, because we got a lot of shot, right? There we go. Oh, damn. Hold on. Go. There.
Just, leave it to me.
Nancy, let's have you move up.
Like enemy found?
Oh, shit. Special action become available. Units walking through grass can crawl out of view. Climbing a ladder can allow unit roof access.
Yippee!
Good job.
That makes things a bit easier.
We're here. Okay.
My turn, okay?
Where's that?
Yeah!
There we go. That solves the whole gunnery issue. How far can we move you?
Enemy sighted!
Troop over there.
Looks like there's something in that building's shadow.
Enemy unit spotted!
Okay, so we should move you again, take you out, and then maybe move up the ladder. Now, we have spotted a tank over there, so it looks like we are going to have to go and move the Edelweiss to
Moving out!
deal with things. Crap. Oh crap, that's not good. Alright, well, go save Bread Girl, I guess.
Help me.
Okay. Units whose HP have reached 0 fall to the ground in critical condition and cannot be controlled using CP. Leaving a unit in this state for 3 turns or allowing an enemy to touch them results in their being incapacitated. Except in very few exceptional cases, soldier is dead and unable to be used again. Ally must make contact with the downed unit before this tragic end befalls them. Okay. When an ally unit reaches an ally in critical condition, they call the medic, who safely evacuates and restores them to health. Okay. Well, we'll have to do that, it looks like.
I'm on.
I think I just killed one of their guys.
Wait to see what they'll do.
Damn it.
Go down!
Oh, that's a hero of some kind.
Just, leave it to me.
Try to stay out of their range.
Miss Medic! They'll make it. That's a promise. Miss Medic, please! Hurry!
Alright. Hey there, wizard. How you going? There we go. We took care of I the Immortal, who is not so immortal, it seems.
Enemy spotted!
Okay. Hold position here. Immortal to the first grenade. Not immortal to bullet. Okay.
Here we go!
Let's start moving the tank up.
Now's your chance!
You been able to shoot that guy from here?
Now!
No.
Take cover behind.
Okay. And that. And let's see. Let's see if we can snipe this guy.
On the move now.
There we go.
Stupid Imperials!
Hell yeah.
Yes!
Who are these guys?
Be wary of the alleys. It could be an ambush.
Go over there. Oh no.
Don't give them time to think.
That's alright.
Try to stay out of their range.
Lamingtons are quite nice though. Definitely recommend them.
Keep an eye on
Let's start with a plain one, certainly, just a regular one. There are sort of like variety as well, like jam and cream filled, and those are good too, but always good to start with the defaults, certainly. Hopefully Hopefully things improve for you though, whatever that unfortunate reason might be or anything. Okay, so let's see what happens here and hope we don't lose Nancy or anything. This is pretty strong, at least.
Shooting time!
Okay, cool. Okay, they're hiding over there. There we go. Frickin' shock troopers down. Okay, a CP symbol is displayed beside the names of some units on their profile window. These units are known as leaders, and they exist among both allied and enemy forces. In Squad 7, Alicia is one such leader. By including them on the field, they'll each add 1 CP to your total, allowing you to control more units per turn. Leader is defeated, however, that CP is subtracted from the pool. Keep your leader units protected while actively seeking out and destroying enemy leaders to reduce their CP pool. Yeah, that's the... Unfortunate Alicia went down in the first turn, but things happen, I guess. I suppose snipers don't get to retaliate, unfortunately. Squad 7's leader, Welkin, is able to issue special commands called orders. Orders cost CP to use, but some yield squad-wide effects that can be invaluable when used wisely. To issue an order, open the menu in the command mode by pressing the Y button, select orders. Specific order you'd like to issue. Some orders will affect all units, others why you select the target. New orders can be learned by leveling up, make battles ahead easier. Now we did have an order. What was it? Fade boost. 1 ally's evasion. Okay. I do not feel compelled to need to use that.
I totally got it.
Okay, so I've got a ladder over here.
Enemy spotted? Enemy spotted?
Oh, hello. Okay.
Yippee!
Good job, Nancy.
Like enemy found?
Try to stay out of their range.
Like enemy found?
Okay, finding a lot of enemies over here. And yeah, the art style is really nice for this game.
Make sure
Like
we
enemy
control the
found?
high ground.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for troops on the rooftops.
Like enemy found?
Imperial unit sighted.
Alright, let's just wait over here, I think. Probably spotted everyone. Possibly there might be someone over here at a little bit out of range, but that should be fine. Okay. Engineer, shock trooper, tank.
Here we go!
Vroom vroom.
Do you still have sufficient ammo? Do all you can to minimize casualties.
Okay. Able to hit you. let's try.
Fire!
Apparently not. Hey, put you over here.
Just try to stop me. Die! Next.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
Try to keep an eye on your teammates' position.
Found one.
Oh shit, that's probably...
Capture the Imperial.
Scouts there. And depend on if they decide to move the tank or not, I guess. Hello?
I'll do my best.
Just move piloting the Ada.
Like you.
Yes!
Who are these guys?
Back up a tiny bit. Would have you take a few more shots actually, Jane. Like, that guy is exposed after all. Yeah, let's do that. Go.
Die! Next.
And let's see if we can
Been waiting here.
move you in.
Make sure we control the high ground.
No luck there, unfortunately.
Be careful.
You're getting mixed up with invincible and invisible. Alright.
I'm on it. Go down!
Let's see how this goes, shall we? I'm worried about those tanks. They're lightly damaging the tank.
Minor damage sustained.
Oh, that went through the wall.
God, damn tank's busted right through the stinking wall. Well, it's my turn now. Stick this in your pipe and smoke it.
Stay sharp. Tanks can break through crumbling walls and trample down sandbags and trees.
Guess we moved Largo a little bit early then. Hans! No! Okay, set quantity of ammo. Number of times that weapon can be fired in battle. Yeah, ammo reads 3, can be fired 3 times before it is out of ammo and therefore unusable. Weapons with limited ammo include anti-tank lances, sniper rifles have... I didn't notice that. Okay, I suppose makes sense, they're pretty powerful. Grenades, mortars, other explosives, and so on. 3 ways to regain spent ammo. 1 is to bleed a turn. Each turn, 1 use worth of ammo is restored automatically. 2nd is recovery by proximity to an allied camp. Units standing within camps are restocked to full capacity each turn. 3rd is restocking via engineer unit. Every ally an engineer makes contact with will be restored to full capacity. Keep these reloading methods in mind, and a watch on remaining enemy levels, ammo levels to ensure your squad never comes up short. Okay. What if I can come up behind him now with Largo?
Just watch this.
Here we go. Engineer has to do that on their turn. Go cheesing up with the sniper next to him. Gotcha. I am a genius.
All right.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
Actually. Oh, that tank's run away like a long way, so don't worry about that. Okay. 2 shock troopers there.
I'll do my best.
The bridge is just...
Okay. Shock trooper there, and engineer there. Wait, no, engineer? Okay. Well, let's shoot you.
Entering combat.
Damn it, I'm under fire.
Oh, that a gun? This is a gun.
Good work. Keep it up.
Hello, boys!
I totally got it.
Hey. Nancy's a frickin' champ.
Nice work. Keep taking them down.
Get off the ladder.
Good fly. Capture
And
the Imperial camp as quickly as possible. Push forward.
over there.
Get ready to die, imps.
Keep an eye out for troops on the rooftops.
Here we go. Absolutely, that's fine, Senpai.
Next!
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Okay.
Get ready to die, imps.
Well, she's right over here, so...
Die, die, die! Next!
Who are these guys?
Here we go. And occupied.
Operation complete. We took their base.
There we go. Did pretty good. B rank. Because fuck the scout rush tactic. We are not doing scout rushes. It is more fun to actually play the mission. The correct way to play the mission is, I'm guessing, scout rush, which we are not fucking doing. Okay, seize ZM MP1G from the enemy. Hold on, I'm gonna have a look at the comic. Give me a quick moment. No, totally understand. Just about everyone knows it. I'll keep that up for myself so I can read it later. Okay. So let's go to headquarters. Okay, did we get any new squad members yet? Like, is it like after missions or what? Happy solid snake noises. Kill an enemy ace.
Hello, Welkin. Here to fine-tune your squad?
And apparently got an achievement for having a soldier get defeated but rescued as well. I'm surprised it gave it to me there rather than elsewhere. Herbert.
Come back anytime you need to change your line.
Okay. So let's head to the training field.
Welcome to your worst nightmare, maggots! Train all you want. I've got all day.
Okay, so let's level up the scouts. That's pretty cheap. There we go.
You're better than this. Push those limits. Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human. Okay, you've earned clearance for a new order. Put it to good use out there.
Excellent. Defense boost. They are probably never going to use it. I don't know. Next up, 2,800. We don't want our snipers to miss. Like, we saw what happens when they miss. They don't do anything. They do. A little bit more HP for the scouts would be nice. I am partial to shock troopers. You know what? It's a slightly bigger investment, so we'll go with the shock troopers.
You're better than
Just
this.
to get
Push
that out of the
those
way.
limits.
Oh, that makes sense. If you're like specifically doing a repeatable mission that you have
Good work,
fine-tuned.
maggots. You're one level closer to human. Come back anytime you're ready to sweat.
Okay, we'll head to R&D as well.
Welcome, bro! I'm stoked you're here, man. What can I do you for?
Okay, so develop weapons. Have we got anything new?
Sorry, bro. We're just not there yet.
Does not seem like it. Okay. Device. Hold up. That's outfit. Okay. So develop weapons over here. What should we get? We got the visor. Anti-armor rounds. Honestly, like, if we're using the tank in combat, we probably want to make sure that it gets the kill, right? Even if we're focusing on, like, vulnerabilities.
This one's perfect, bro.
We'll get that. Air tread. Crit defense. Might be good, actually. Yeah.
Here you go, bro. All done.
Put the hardened plate on. Clearly that goes at the back, right? And get the enhancements.
Here you go, bro. All done.
Oh, and I'll ask people this now. I know that I said that I'm going to be like doing skirmishes like off stream, if needed. But
All set for you, bro. It's done.
do people want to see like what skirmishes are actually like? Like do like each like skirmish mission on stream like once, just to sort of like show what it's all about, or is that not something that people care about? Also grab ourselves that tread. Might as well.
Here you go, bro. All done.
And spare belt that goes on the side of the tank. Recommend asking Discord. Hey Discord, what do you prefer?
Come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
And everyone here is watching live, so they're the people important to ask. Okay, so we're done here. Hold on, I wanted to quickly go over here and quickly just review what these are. So... Okay, so she likes being in trenches, but doesn't get a negative for being out of them. Okay, that's fine. And she wants to be near close friends. Ted, Montley, and Emile. Do we have them? I don't think we do. A little bit unfortunate for you there.
Hello, Welkin.
That's Montley. Okay. Pointed objects. Lancer. Do we swap someone out? I don't know, I'm kind of...
Come back.
Okay. So, I'm going to take a brief break here, because we're in the ad break at the moment. So... yeah, we will be back in a couple of minutes, okay? Be right back. Alright, we have returned. And get back into some Valkyria Chronicles, shall we? Let's just wait for it to actually pop back up on screen. This game's a little bit funny with properly displaying itself when I sort of like switch out. Come on, game. to like change over to like a different tab at all? Come on. Get back on. Get back on. Where are you? Come on. It never took this long before. You're being silly, game. But people need to be able to see what's going on. This is important. Oh, let me Alt-Tab again and get back in, maybe. I don't know, what's your deal right now? Why don't I go to a cutscene? Will that force it to... No.
That bridge.
What's going on? What is going on? That's sort of displaying things correctly, right? Someone not even showing up. Hold on. Do that. And switch back. Is that gonna do anything for us? I don't know. This is rather frustrating. Console ports, everyone. And older games at that. Might sort of have to do my thing that I do with Switch games and not go to a be right back screen. The annoying thing is I have to basically Alt-Tab and... in order to like fiddle around with, like OBS and stuff. Like... Let's switch away from that. And force you to go back to Valkyria Chronicle to capture specific window. And then go back, maybe? Well, it's like every single mission like a single turn for A rank in this game. There we go. I don't know what fixed it. It just decided to come back all of a sudden. But that's good at least, that it did come back. Games be weird, alright? Games be weird. Okay. Hey, Rikabi, how you going? And yeah, not technically, like literally, the only thing that matters is frickin' Scout Rush. But we're not doing that. We're not doing that, it's not fun. Alright, so let's go talk with Ellet, the war correspondent, shall we? I'm glad VC4 fixes that a bit. I feel like it should give you more rewards for killing people, though.
Hey there! You guys aren't with Squad 7 by any chance, are ya?
Yes, that's us.
Bingo! I've been looking for you. Meaning you, hot stuff, on the tank.
Me?
Excuse me,
That must make you Lieutenant Gunther, am I right?
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Oopsie daisy.
What? Hey, you can't...
Ah, nice to meet you too. Now, let's get right to the questions. So, you're the son of the great General Gunther, huh? You look awfully young. How old are you anyway? Must be your first war, huh? What's been the hardest experience so far? Wait, happiest. No, funniest. I'd also like to know hobbies, favorite foods, what you do on your days
Hey,
off.
lady! This is a combat zone.
I don't see any bullets flying around,
Excuse me,
baguette lady.
But what are you doing here anyway?
Hey, give me a break, will ya? Scoops are near danger, and I'm near Scoops.
Hey.
That's right. The name's Ellet. I'm GBS Radio's top woman reporter.
Hey, I'm walking
I
here.
smell a story. A good story. And you guys are it.
So, you're a reporter?
From New York.
Very good. I'm a reporter, yes. I've been assigned to Squad 7 to conduct a series of interviews. Thank you. Now, let's get back to those questions, shall we?
Well, I mean, she might be American. Like, maybe she's like an American, like, war correspondent. Also, like, they probably hired American voice actors for this game. Instead of, I don't know, like Finnish or Lithuanian or anything.
Ugh. Now he's giving interviews? Who does he think he is?
Are your earrings wartime regulation?
Ooh, look at him. Son of some big hero. Please. He's still a schoolboy.
No kidding. One little win and he's the new Grand Duke. I hate kids. Whatever. He'll learn soon enough.
Yeah, it's the standard sort of like anime practice of being mildly military. Like, they wear a uniform, mostly, and that's it.
Only one thing matters out there in the field, and that's experience.
Chapter 4. Operation Cloudburst.
Personnel tab, eh? Weaponry tab. And look at those sideburns of his. Is that regulation? Like, he is not clean cut. Okay, personnel, weaponry, and glossary. These three tabs offer information on the game's cast, the arms they wield, and the things and places that form their world. Open the menu with the Y button. In the tab select menu, select the resource you would like to read. Their contents are automatically updated as you progress through the game's plot, so check back on a periodic basis. Castlefront Street is now available. War Cemetery is now available. Let's not need to visit the cemetery, shall we? Whole bunch of updates. Okay, let's go have a look at these, shall we? Hold on. So, headquarters here. This will be where the other things got added, right? Castlefront Street. Read the writing on the wall, published regularly. Alright, let's have a look at this.
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today? Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on. Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall, written and published by yours truly. Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say? Sure, I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything.
Bloody government.
And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda. I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too.
Are you gonna get arrested for that? I feel like that's gonna possibly get you arrested.
So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall. Some things were only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this, out of sight from those government goons.
Hey, I resemble that remark. Goons, hired goons.
I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship.
Woo!
And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come by and have a read sometime.
Alright, so, signs of Gallian resistance. In an interview given on the 8th, a spokesman for the Central Gallian Armed Forces suggested a massive anti-imperial counter-strike brewing. Should this come to pass, all eyes will be on how a force that has thus far specialized in retreat can stem the imperial incursion that's claimed most of Gallia by the last month's end, and now stands before the gates of... I was going to say Randgries. It seems the militia will join the army proper on this bid to free the capital from a siege, a fear that has persisted for weeks now. Some suggest that this move is due to the army's desire to conserve its own manpower for combat within the city's walls, a very real possibility should this plan fail. Not losing, we just specialize in retreat. Look, it's called... it's called an ordered retreat. No, defense in depth. That's what it's called. It's called defense in depth. You fight the enemy briefly, then you retreat to fortified positions. You fight them again a little bit more, keep on retreating, and then you hope that the enemy overextends, and you envelope them and completely cut them off. Defense in depth, everyone. So flames of war sweep Europa. Are totally not Europe. The Empire owned and run Tari's news outlet reported on the 6th that the Imperial forces have claimed the coastal Federation city of Valois. If true, the Empire would now hold a supply route for Ragnite transit, greatly influencing their standing in southern Europa. Unlike the northern provinces, Europa's south lacks for Ragnite, meaning that supplies must be shipped in from elsewhere to sustain the Empire's offensive. The Empire's hold on Europa's southern coast means expansion of the conflict to all areas of the continent is more likely now than ever before. The Federation has yet to issue a statement regarding the Empire's alleged seizure of Valois at this time. Alright.
And while you're here, I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people. But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket. So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started? I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write.
So we're commissioning you to write the book, huh?
I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you. See this fat stack of notes? Got a ton of material already.
Think you're asking me for a fat stack of notes, though.
So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
Okay. So, Ellet Embedded. Pay our 1,100 for a piece of the members of Squad 7. Sure, why not?
Thanks a million.
Or 1,100 at least.
I plan on putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out often. Especially after you've made some headlines on the battlefield. That's the perfect time to strike. I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
So is that going to be available soon? Or has she already written it? I go back in here. Is that available now?
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall? That's a good man. Oh, and how about the new rising star of Squad 7, huh? I've heard some wild stories. You must be proud. I couldn't help but snipe him with a pop interview. You'll have to read it once I get it all drafted up.
Okay, it's not available now, but might be available
So,
later.
Come to make a donation to the Get Ellet's Name on a Book Fund?
And I already donated, so...
Come back and see the writing on the...
Alright. We've got the War Cemetery for those who've fallen in battle.
Paying your respects? Sorry, I suppose that was a foolish question.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Oh, then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, your militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader, Very impressive for a young man.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
An order, sir? I'm sorry, who did you say you were?
Your father.
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly. Now, let's see.
I think I used all of my experience, however.
I'll teach you retreat today.
Ah, the specialty of the Gallian army.
Use it to command an injured unit to pull out of combat. Well, what is your decision?
6,500. Yeah, I don't have enough for that, unfortunately.
I see. I suppose it was too soon for you. I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
Alright, well, just have to remember that he's got that available for us. Okay, new report, personnel tab. Alright, so let's go have a look at those. The personnel. Alright, there's a lot of things here. Okay. So, Welkin Gunther, Lieutenant, age 22, son of the late EWI hero General Belgen Gunther, and leader of Squad 7. While attending university, his focus lay in animal sociology. Oh, I'm gonna move that around. They're quite nice, because it looks like it's drawn on there. Obviously because of the graphics, but it's still 3D. Alright, so Alicia Melchiot. Sergeant, age 19, Squad 7 Scout, and Belgian Waffle Girl. While a team captain in the Brule Town Watch, she also worked as a live-in apprentice at the local bakery. Just turn like that, huh? Okay, Isara Gunther, Corporal, age 16. Alright, yeah, we're child soldier territory, absolutely. Squad 7, Tank Pilot. Daughter of the late Darkson engineer, Professor Timer. She was adopted into the Gunther family as Welkin's sister. I mean, I suppose it's just girls on Panzer, right? He's in the School of Tankery. Valdio Lanzat. Lieutenant, age 23, tank commander and leader of Squad 1. Archaeology student at the same university as Welkin. His knowledge of history is considerable. Eleanor Barrett. Teacher mode, essentially. 3rd Regiment Captain and direct superior to Welkin. She's one of the most feared yet respected officers in the Garlean military. Age 35, unmarried. Largo Potter. Sergeant, aged 36. Squad 7 Lancer. Since his initial conscription during EW1, I'm guessing? European War 1? He has survived countless missions, making him the most experienced of the Sevens. Bridget Stark. Corporal, age 27. Squad 7 Shock Trooper. Formerly a bartender and songstress, she still bears the nickname Rosie, given to her by the bar-going regulars. Okay, so here's some of our soldiers available, I guess. So, Craze Shaherney, Private First Class, age 20. A mechanic working in the militia's R&D facility. Primary responsibilities included weapon maintenance and repairs. Oh no, these are the engineers, sorry. Yeah, Leon Schmidt, Private First Class, age 20. Member of the militia's R&D team. His chief task lay in the development of new weapons. George von Damon. General, age 54. Born into a family with a long history of military service, he now commands a central Garlean force, including the militia. I am the very model of a modern Major General. Alright. Martha Lipponen, sorry. Age 38, nanny to the Gunther family like her mother before her. She helped raise Welkin and Isara since birth, as well as 5 of her own children. Presence in the Gunther household since she herself was a child, Martha became a surrogate parent and source of assurance to the orphaned Welkin and Isara. And Martha's Bibi. Martha's son, born inside the Edelweiss on the day Brule fell to the Empire. He is Martha's 5th child. He's a Bibi. The drill instructor. Sergeant, age 48. Chief drill instructor at the militia training grounds. His stern countenance and harsh words haunt the dreams of soldiers near and far. Aged gentleman. Age 52. A frequent visitor to the graves of his fallen EW1 comrades. This doleful gentleman has begun passing his loaned orders down to Welkin. Belgan Gunther, Welkin's late father, widely regarded as a great hero for his contributions to preserving Garlia's independence during the First European War. So, EW1, Timer, Isara's biological father and a gifted Darkson inventor who contributed much to furthering Garlean technology. He built the Edelweiss for his friend after EW1. Alex Raymond. Okay, yep, so we're getting into our own troops now. So we get to find out more about the people that we're bringing along. So, Squad 7 Shock Trooper, age 17. Alright, so very much got a young contingent. His leap-before-you-look brashness and flighty, carefree nature have earned him the nickname Bird among his friends in the squad. Kevin Abbott, Squad 7 Shock Trooper, age 25. Skittish and introverted, he found interactions with others difficult. He seemed rather uncomfortable with his role as Shock Trooper. You know what? Fair enough. Kobe Caird, Ah, yes. Squad 7 Shock Trooper, age 65. A foreman for a carpentry company before he joined the militia. His bad back is the result of an injury suffered during EW1. Yeah, definitely all over the place in terms of ages, I see. Hans Salinger, Squad 7 Shock Trooper, age 31. Born in a richly wooded part of southern Gallia, he enlisted immediately upon hearing his hometown was in the path of danger. Mika Hawkins, Squad 7 Shock Trooper, age 26. A warrior and a perfectionist, he lets even minor details get to him, making him tiresome company but a skilled machinist, though he's a shock trooper rather than an engineer. Wendy Cheslock, Squad 7 Shock Trooper, age 25. Tinkering with explosives filled this shut-in's days until an overly ambitious portion of gunpowder blew her house to bits. You know what, let's just blame that on the imps, shall we? Jane Turner, Squad 7 Shock Trooper, age 27. A florist in Brule until the Imperial invasion destroyed her shop. Ever since, she has fostered a deep hatred for the Empire. Any hesitation she may have felt on the battlefield soon gave way to feelings of pleasure at defeating Imperials. She began to take the front lines by choice. Right. Jane is awesome. Dorothy Howard, Squad 7 Shock Trooper, age 18. Her family ran an ironworks factory in Fosen. He dreams of designing accessories made of precious metals. Maybe you could get into dice manufacture, make some tungsten dice for people. Nina Strauss, Squad 7 Shock Trooper, age 29. Her belief that a sound body saves lives motivates her to train her physique daily. In 9 years, she hasn't missed a day's workout. I mean, you have to have a rest day, don't you? You need rest days in order to, like, work out better. Hermes Kissinger, Squad 7 Scout, age 25. As a child of the open field, he dislikes cramped spaces. Slender and handsome, he is physically unable to not cat up any nearby ladies. Melville Young, Squad 7 Scout, age 19. Rest days are for people who don't know how to divide their muscle groups like she does. That's Mohawk there. Alright, full of more pep than even he knew what to do with, he enlisted. Friendly and upbeat, he is quick to befriend pretty much everyone. So classic punk. Wavy, Squad 7 Scout, age 35. Considerate and polite to a fault, this dark-skinned school teacher rarely displays his emotions. Montley Leonard, Squad 7 Scout, age 16. So, Isara is, well, not the youngest, but like there are people her age still. As a child of the Great Plains, he grew up around animals. One encounter with a longhorn stag left him deathly afraid of pointed objects. Understandable. Nancy DeFore, Squad 7 Scout, age 15. Her life on the family farm led her to grow up rather sheltered. She often enjoyed holding up in the stables with the animals. She makes tripping over her own 2 feet look easy. On the farm, she once dropped a basket containing 100 fresh eggs. Her father nearly exploded. I mean, she did well on the battlefield. Maybe she's found her calling. Frisia York, Squad 7 Scout, age 18. Called Dancer of the Sands, she roamed the desert as an entertainer until the Empire attack killed business, driving her to enlist. I think your earrings are even bigger than Rosie's. Juno Corin, Squad 7 Scout, age 22. Classmate of Welkins at university, she possesses both brains and beauty in spades, making her the object of many a boy's desire. Cherry Stiginen. Squad 7 Scout, age 16. Friends and pretty boys form the center of her world, with Guardian Girl Weekly her preferred fix for top-notch photos of both. Alright. Ika Thompson. Squad 7 Scout, age 17. Childhood friend and co-conspirator with Vice. She came with him from a far-off land, half for adventure and half to keep him in line. That far-off land being Skies of Arcadia, a completely different game. Nils Darden, Squad 7 Lancer, age 29. A denizen of the capital city's seedy underbelly. His was a solitary life. He remained undefeated through countless turf wars. Hey, Kura, how you going? Sorry. Felt like a tickle in the back of my throat. Walter Nash, Squad 7 Lancer, age 33. Contrary to his gruff looks, his hobbies include cooking and tending his garden. He often joins Alicia in baking bread on his days off. He seems like a cool fellow. Hector Calvi, Squad 7 Lancer, age 25. The former head of the local watch in his home village, he showed a natural leadership that won the respect of all his soldiers. And Rosina Selden, Squad 7 Lancer, age 24. A sort of older sister figure to many Sevens, her teammates affectionately call her Lady Rose. She enjoys working out when off-duty. Yoko Martins, Squad 7 Lancer, age 37. She ran a well-loved Randgrease eatery until donating all the food in her larder to refugees one day and joining the militia. I thought she was a little bit older than that, but 37's okay. Not 65. Elise Moore, Squad 7 Lancer, age 17. She was raised by her father, a fencing instructor to the nobility, who recommended she enlist as a way to harden her psyche. That's certainly something to recommend. Herbert Nielsen, Squad 7 Engineer, age 18. Born in an arid region where the weather dictates one's day, he grew to avoid any energy expenditures he possibly could. Yeah, you're soft to go see the horrors of war. This'll toughen you up. Carl Lanzat, Squad 7 Engineer, age 23. He worked at a Thosen ironworks until the inclusion of Imperial Darkson hunters drove him to evacuate to the city. Oh boy. That's not good. Herma Perrin, Squad 7 age 15. Geez, he's younger than Isara. A sensitive soul dwells within the angelic exterior of this young boy, who volunteered for service despite his frail constitution and clearly being underage. Ramsey Clement, Squad 7 Engineer, age 21. Her love for tinkering with machines saw her enroll in a technical university. There she began work on developing new weapons. Nadine, Squad 7 Engineer, age 25. Darkson with a strong sense of responsibility and the wherewithal to fulfill it. She holds a master's degree in literature. Alright. Good on you, Nadine. Oscar Bialert, Squad 7 Sniper, age 15. He enlisted in order to keep his sickly younger brother safe. The scar on his forehead tells of a childhood attempt to do the same. This guy's a fucking killer. Like, he killed 2 people last mission. Cesare Regard, Squad 7 Sniper, age 23. Always looking out for number 1, he elected to become a sniper in order to keep himself safely removed from the front lines. Got a Blackadder fellow over here. Medic! Squad 7 medic, age 17. Responsible for securing and treating Squad 7's wounded, she is well loved for her gentle touch and selfless dedication. And that's everyone, I think. It did take us a little bit, but that's probably gonna be like the biggest time we're gonna have to go through that, right? Let's go to weaponry and find out about the weapons. Okay, so we've got the Galleon, which is a military rifle. Fairly light for a military rifle, it seems. Caliber 7.92 millimeters, 5 shots. Yeah. Standard rifle developed by Gallia's only arms manufacturer, the National Arsenal. Created during EW1, it was issued to Gallian soldiers and saw use in combat before the war's end. By minimizing changes made to the action of existing models, developers were able to save time in realizing their design, while also allowing for a wide range of uses through further customization. Its name comes from its status as the first domestically designed rifle in the nation's history. We have the ZM-K, which is the heavier gun. Crafted by the Empire's top arms maker, Zekmeister, ZM Corp. This rifle is one of the factors that enabled the Imperial armies to sweep across Europa. Oh, and substantially lighter than conventional rifles. The Guardian one is lighter. The ZM-K greatly improved unit mobility and won the thanks of those forced to carry them on their march. Its distinctive axe shape earned it the nickname Francisca among its users. The Mags, which is a military machine gun, submachine gun by using pistol caliber rounds, 20 shots. Okay, EW1 saw a variety of firearms developed to suit a broad spectrum of needs. Among them, the machine gun's stopping power made it exceptionally popular among arms makers, both within Gallia and abroad. Though models of all shapes and sizes saw use in combat, the Mags machine gun was especially prized on the front lines for its portability. Excelling in rapid-fire speed and ease, it exhibited unparalleled performance in the close quarters of trench and urban operations. The ZM-MP boasts a degree of refinement so high it was lauded as Zekmeister's ultimate masterpiece. Excelling in firepower, accuracy, and portability, it represents the pinnacle of everything required of a machine gun. That definitely looks like a machine pistol right there. I suppose that one as well a bit. At least this one's got like a little bit more to sort of like hold it with the two hands. Further sweetening the deal is the high concentration of pressed parts easily manufactured at a low cost. With these guns in hand, Imperial forces crossed Europa unchecked by the Federation and other nations. The Lanka. 16.2 kilos. Yeah, it's not light, that's for sure. Gallia's most common anti-tank lance, developed as a way to allow foot soldiers to combat tanks unassisted. An armor-penetrating warhead is loaded into the lance's tip, then fired at the target, detonating on impact. Though its power and effectiveness are indisputable, its considerable weight impedes the mobility of the user. The weapon draws its name from its use as a lance-shaped anti-armor device. The GSR, the military sniper rifle. The GSR sniper rifle has its origins as a rifle made for use on horseback, built with all the know-how amassed during the Gallian Essence development. Its defining feature is a variable zoom sniper scope. Would you really use that on horseback? Especially like a one-shot magazine. I mean, Dragoons, I guess? I don't know. Built in an era of semi-automatic handguns, The fully manual bolt-action GSR was half obsolete by the time it hit the production lines, but its exceptional firing accuracy and brilliantly made safety saw it continue to see use until the very end of EW2. The B-type grenade. A wooden handle extends from this simple can-type explosive, made from a powdered ragnite mix that emits a characteristic blue glow upon detonation. It uses a friction-based fuse system, in which the user first removes the safety cap at the handle's end, then pulls the internal ripcord to spark the fuse. Because the bomb detonates a few seconds after the fuse is ignited, requiring the user to swiftly throw it, then seek cover from the blast. Its operation requires some degree of safety training. Makes sense. The VBWF. Similar in basic construction to those used elsewhere, this friction fuse hand grenade is the official standard within the Imperial Army. Though the time delay until detonation can be adjusted via the dial or screw on the side of the device, most users were hesitant to deviate from the timing that had been drilled into them in training. Honestly, makes sense. The Edelweiss. Top speed 60 kilometers per hour, huh? Alright. 12.7mm tank machine gun and 88mm cannon. 32 tons. Designed and constructed by Isara's late father, Timer, this tank's 360-degree rotating turret, fully automated loading system, and other innovations completely revolutionized tank technology. Built to be operated by two, Welcome mans the guns and issues commands to Isara, in control of both the wheel and wireless radio. Despite its age, it was among the first to use angled plating and other emergent concepts, yielding high performance from an early test stage. High cost was all that precluded its mass production. Interesting that it only has a crew of two. Like, most tanks, have more than that. I think it's 3 or 4 or so to a tank. In general. I think Swedish tanks tend to be low crew count. Alright, light tank. They've got a 45mm cannon, so a lot smaller, 85mm mortar, and a 6.62mm tank machine gun. So, yeah, this is certainly a heavier tank than their one. Okay, though originally developed before the outbreak of EW2, these tanks saw considerable use throughout the war. Taking the stage just as tanks began to see use as highly mobile units able to work in conjunction with troops on foot, this model came to define the epoch. By the beginning of EW2, however, they had begun to show signs of age and were outclassed by Federation counterparts in terms of frontal firepower. Yeah. Definitely weaker than the Edelweiss. Okay, so that's everything there. We've got a glossary as well, right? Alright, well, we will go over these as well then. So, let's find out about the Principality of Gallia. Oh, it's a principality, huh? Zeon is a principality. Well, not Zeon, though. Okay. Full of nature and rich in Ragnite ore, Gallia borders the Empire to the east and the Federation on its western edge. This small Central European nation is a constitutional monarchy ruled by House Randgries, the hereditary sovereigns of Gallia. The first ruling ancestor of the house, revered as the legendary hero of the ancient war of the Valkyria, built a castle on the site of what is now the capital city Randgries, establishing it as the seat of Gallian rule. Quite right, Rikavi. We don't have Vice, unfortunately, but we do have Ica at least. Despite its size of only 38,567 square kilometers and a population of just over 430,000, it boasts a rich and unique culture. The official currency is the ducat, and it is characterized by policies of armed neutrality and universal conscription. So that's I don't know what the population of Poland was, but I feel like that was smaller. This is smaller than Poland. Gallia's history. The nation was formally born in the 3rd century, when Castle Randgries was built and rule over surrounding areas began. When the Empire invaded Gallia at the turn of the 19th century, the king renounced his crown, instead ruling over an autonomous region within the Empire as Archduke. But as democratic movements swept Western Europa, the Archduke harnessed that energy in Gallia, pushed for freedom from the Empire, resulting in the War of Gallian Independence. Stretched thin between multiple fronts, the Empire was unable to maintain its hold, and the small nation rose as the independent Principality of Gallia, declaring neutrality and establishing a system of universal conscription. Yes, this seems more like a Baltic state rather than Poland, to me at least. Or possibly Finland. With the sea at its north and west, and thick forests shielding it to the south, Gallia is naturally fortified against invasion, historically allowing it to repel even significantly larger foes. Hilly plains cover 60% of the nation's land, and its mountains contain a rich store of Ragnite ore, valued source of energy. Large cities dot the flatlands to the north, while the rest is largely occupied by lush farmland. Gallia enjoys a temperate oceanic climate with little variation in rain levels throughout the year, and the soil is highly fertile. Because growing conditions for livestock and grain are equally favorable, Gallia practices a mixed form of agriculture. And Brule, the small town, lies on the imperial border at the eastern edge of Gallia. Windmills stand atop crests of many of the region's rolling hills, but few are as large as the so-called sister mills, built from an old castle tower in the heart of town. Because it radiates out from the mill, Brule is also known as Miller's Home. The town supposedly began as a hideout for Royal Guard soldiers who'd revolted against the king. That's an echo of that. The town of just under 8,000 nonetheless has an active town watch, and rulers are famed for taking pride in guarding their homes themselves. Exports include dairy and bread made from locally grown wheat. I never mentioned that Jane was from Brule as well, so I guess that means like Alicia and Jane might have known each other, like been neighbors perhaps, the baker and the florist. Capital city Randgries. Capital of Gallia since its days as a monarchy, this ancient city has the longest history of any in Europa. The city takes its name from the ancient war hero who founded it and began rule over the surrounding area, ancestor of today's House Randgries. Surrounded by castle walls stretching 1 kilometer in diameter, the entire city stands as a citadel and contains the seat of Gallia's politics, economy, and culture. Castle Randgries, home to the Archduke, marks the iconic heart of the capital. Its single magnificent tower has been likened to a unicorn's horn, giving rise to the national crest that bears the likeness of the mythical creature. The peasants are revolting. I know! So, military headquarters. Gallian Army's central base stands amid a wooded area at the outskirts of the capital, known informally as Fort Amatrian, in honor of General Amatrian, who was responsible for restructuring Gallia's military and establishing this facility during EW1. Within its walls lie the Army's command room, officers, training grounds, hangars for weapons storage and maintenance, and other military facilities. Also holds living quarters, mess hall, infirmary, and a relaxation lounge for the soldiers themselves. Even R&D work on inventing new weaponry takes place in an on-base facility with mechanics and engineers hard at work there around the clock. Well, that's much of an Air Force. We haven't really heard much about like Air Force or Navy. I mean, like, yes, we are the Army, like the militia, but still curious about that. Okay, Grand Vassal Bridge. This massive iron drawbridge spans the Vassal River, which flows into Lake Graz near the walls of Castle Randgries. The bridge has its origins in the late medieval era, when it was built with 2 towers at either bank as part of a ring of defensive installations around the capital. A 19th century renovation saw it made into a retractable drawbridge with a unique accordion fold design that allowed it to be operated by extending and retracting a single pair of cables. The city of Vassal grew out from either side of the bridge, prosperous in its role as a transit gateway between the Gallian capital and the outside world, due to its key position on both ground routes and a series of canals connecting it to the North Sea. Europa. As a resource-rich part of the largest landmass in the Northern Hemisphere, its land has inspired those with dreams of domination for millennia. In ancient times, the Valkyria managed to unite Europa under their rule, giving rise to a number of kingdoms. Subsequent divisions arose as influential leaders within each of the kingdoms chose to splinter off to form new nations, and it was not long before the first campaigns of conquest began. By the 1800s, the balance of power lay split between the East European Imperial Alliance and the Atlantic Federation, with the small nations in their shadows left to weather the waves caused by the clash of these two behemoths. The European Imperial Alliance, a conglomerate of nations united under the rule of the East European Emperor, commonly referred to as the Empire. The Industrial Revolution that occurred when Ragnite was discovered as a useful energy source saw the nations of Eastern Europa, pioneers in machine technology, rise to power. Already tightly bound by a network of marriages amongst their royalty, these nations now joined hands in a formal international alliance. While not technically an autocracy, the Emperor enjoys limitless authority within the alliance. The Empire retains customs and practices held over from medieval times, and its people are known to harbour conservative views, including a strong hatred for the Darkson race. Fuck you. The European calendar. This calendar, used across Europa, has at its origin the Valkyria conquest of the continent. For this reason, it is also known as the Valkyrian calendar. Each year is counted in relation to the year the Darkson people were subdued and Europa was united as a continent. Years predating the unification are denoted as BC or before conquest. Alright. So... okay, we've got a location of Gallia over there now. So, yeah, it does look Baltic. Okay. The First European War. Friction between Federation and Empire surrounding Ragnite resources escalated into a continent-wide war, EW1. The Industrial Revolution of the 18th century led to skyrocketing demand for Ragnite, pitting Europa's twin giants in a race for resources. Crown Prince of the Empire was assassinated at the start of the 20th century. Tension spiraled into all-out war. Oh hey, Archduke Ferdinand! Though the Imperial force employed a core of newly developed tanks, facilities soon became bogged down in fruitless trench warfare, and the two exhausted powers ultimately signed a ceasefire agreement. Okay, so the Empire developed tanks early on, but it still devolved into trench warfare, and it wasn't a conclusive war, it was a ceasefire. During the war, Gallia's military, led by General Belgan Gunther's tank corps, foiled an Imperial invasion attempt. Okay. The Second European War. Beginning as an imperial incursion into Federation land, EW2 quickly engulfed the entire continent in what became the largest scale war in Europa's history. Though EW1 ended in a stalemate, both powers had spent the intervening years stockpiling arms and preparing for the inevitable return to hostilities. After a short 20-year pause, the Empire began the invasion anew, taking 3 of the Federation's board of republics in quick succession. The Federation responded with a formal declaration of war. I guess the Empire didn't declare war, it just invaded. It wasn't long before the forces of both superpowers began to spill across the borders of other neighboring nations. Soon, all of Europa was caught up in a war that dwarfed all those in memory. Alright, so, a 20-minute no rush, huh? Universal conscription. And we've got our ad break. So, I will take a brief break here. We won't go to a be right back screen so that we don't end up losing picture. Yeah, we will be back in a few minutes. Alright, see you soon. Alright, we've returned. Hopefully you got yourselves a drink, went to the bathroom, anything like that, stretched a little bit. Stretching is important, absolutely. Okay, so universal conscription, let's talk about this now. One of Gallia's national precepts states that all citizens are eligible to be drafted into service in times of war. Enacted as a way to enforce the position of armed neutrality adopted after Gallia won its independence. The law prescribes a 3-stage draft according to need and applies to men and women alike. Schools of each level offer mandatory military education, and all citizens are required to graduate from middle school, meaning all Gallians have basic training in combat skills. Universities double as officer training schools, and graduates are eligible for the rank of lieutenant upon enlistment. And the Gallian Army, a standing self-defense force, serves to uphold Gallia's position of neutrality. As every citizen receives basic military training, most of Gallia is also guarded by independent watch groups, and defensive preparations are made on a town, neighborhood, and household level. In times of peace, Gallia's army is made up of 80,000 ground units, 10,000 marine units, and 2,000 military police units, in addition to the autonomous town watches found across the nation. When at war, a militia is drafted from the civilian public and assembled under that standing force, called the Gallian Army. Officers from the Gallian Army are assigned to lead militia regiments and battalions as necessary. Oh, so you've got like just under 100,000 troops in times of peace, right? Did it say that Gallia's population is 400,000 or so? That's fairly militarized already, isn't it? I'll have to double check on that number. So Gallian National Arsenal. Sorry, excuse me. As the nation's only arms manufacturer, the National Arsenal both develops and constructs all of Gallia's weapons. Seeing the production of arms as a part of national defense, leaders elected to end weapons importation and founded a new domestic arsenal during EW1. This also helped keep weapons technology and plans from leaking to foes. Professor Timer, creator of the tank that war hero General Gunther operated, was a major player in the arsenal's initial staff, matched only by Bernhard Brondel in skill. Brondel, who rose to lead the arsenal, is said to have amassed his considerable knowledge through close friendships with a number of talented Darkson engineers. Tanks! At the turn of the 20th century, a time when trench combat was the primary form of warfare, these armored vehicles were created to break through defensive lines. Their design employs a Ragnaline fuel combustion engine, in which energy is harnessed from the explosive ignition of liquid Ragnite. Products include a distinctive blue light and extreme heat, requiring the addition of a radiator at the tank's rear to prevent overheating. Originally used across trenches and as soldier support, economic and technological advances have seen tanks grow to fill a number of combat roles. After the Empire employed highly mobile attack tanks in EW1, all of Europa began to develop new vehicles, leading to the diverse array of models seen today. And Ragnite. As Europa's primary energy source, this ore has become vital to daily existence. It luminesces a characteristic blue hue when releasing the energy it contains. Mined primarily in mountainous regions, the raw ore is then refined for use in any number of applications. Though the ore's existence was known in ancient times, it was not until the Valkyria brought their refinery technology to Europa that its use began. Since the Industrial Revolution, it has become a vital ingredient to human civilization. A surging need for tank fuel and weaponry derived from the ore has recently driven Europa's nations to expand their borders in a growing war for resources. Uses of Ragnite. Depending on the refinery methods used, Ragnite ore can produce various forms of energy suited to a spectrum of needs. Refined into liquid Ragnaline, it can fuel lamps or power vehicles, granting it a broad range of civilian uses. Its military applications include tank fuel, an incendiary agent in flamethrowers, the explosive payload in hand grenades, and countless others. Medical scientists recently learned that the ore also acts as a painkiller, developing a controlled disinfectant and restorative agent known as Ragnade. New properties and applications for the ore continue to be discovered daily, and few doubt that this resource will only continue to grow in use and value. And Lion's Paw. Alright. A perennial plant found across Gallia, near and dear to the hearts of many, as a source of informal symbol of the nation. Distinguishing characteristics include small, white, star-shaped flowers and seed tufts, often carried off by the wind like tiny snowflakes. Its leaves spread close to the ground surface in clusters, with stalks bearing the plant's flowers at their center. As an exceptionally hardy plant, they are known to thrive even under adverse conditions, weathering times of extreme hardship to bloom again the next year. Alright, that's everything there, it seems. So let's just double click the population. Yeah, so their standing force is like 20-25% of their entire population. That's their standing force. Alright. Well, let's go back to episode select, I guess. And we shall continue with the game, and we'll save here so that we've read everything, right? Alright, internal strife.
Squad 7's suppression of the enemy camp on the West Bank gave us the foothold we needed. Now we'll join the Army's vassal battalion in Operation Cloudburst to take back the bridge. Militia forces will take the point, crossing the bridge, and attacking the eastern camp.
Captain, crossing that bridge means breaching the enemy bridgehead.
I feel like the army should be, like, doing the attacking operation rather than the militia.
What sort of on-site backup and supplies can we expect from the army on this?
The plan calls for the army to commence its operation after we've struck the bridgehead.
I feel like we're getting a little bit fucked over here.
Wait a minute. So we're just being offered up on a platter?
I know how you feel. I felt that way when I was a militia foot soldier too. But sometimes being a soldier means taking on tough missions, even dangerous ones.
Understood, Captain.
Any volunteers? Let's send the volunteers first rather than the conscript.
I'm not saying you're wrong, Faldio. Breaching that bridgehead by ourselves it's going to be tough.
Captain Virat, may I go observe the area around the bridge?
Observe it? I don't mind, but what do you...
Welkin!
Sergeant Melchiot, what is it?
Oh, sorry to interrupt the meeting.
We're finished, it's fine. Now, I assume there's a reason for your visit?
Yes, Captain. Welkin, I mean, Lieutenant Gunther, the squad, they're at each other's throats.
What?
Please stop them, sir. I tried to, but I couldn't.
Oh boy. We need to get frickin'... what's his name? Like from Warhammer 40k. Like the hero of the Imperium. We need to get him to resolve the squad's issues. He knows how to be diplomatic.
You want me to break it up? I don't know. Maybe it'd be better to just let him have it out.
Really?
Let them have it out? You can't just ignore them.
I'm not ignoring them. I think it's important that they say what they're thinking. Butting heads over differing opinions can be one way to bring people closer together.
Welkin, I feel like you are exceptionally naive.
Well, but that may be, but but I still... Look, you can't just sit here while your squad's tearing itself apart. It's not right. Now get a move on, sir.
Hey, Alicia?
Sounds like he's got his hands full.
It's all part of growing as a team.
Alright, Welkin's Boast, huh? Let's see what this is about.
Hold on! Okay, what's going on here?
You really have to ask, Lieutenant? It's either her or me, pal. Who let her in anyway? You really think I'm gonna work with a dark hair?
Alright, get out of here. You're fired.
She'll blow us all up. Besides, I can't stand the stink of her! Her type's got a bad reputation and everybody knows it. No Darksons allowed. You hear me?
Oh yes, I've heard everything you have to say. But I'm still a human being the same as you. Besides, no evidence exists to substantiate what you call the Darkson calamity. It's a myth.
Excuse me? So what, you're calling me stupid now?
Stop it,
And a
that's enough.
racist.
Okay, boss man. We won't fight alongside no Darkson. What about that can't you understand?
You fuck off as well.
Another thing we ain't doing is taking orders from some hotshot greenhorn.
All right, fine. Now listen and listen good. I'll have that bridge
He's
back
a
in
literal.
Dahlia's hands in 48 hours.
Huh?
Now, if my plan fails, which I doubt, then I'll resign. And Squad 7 will be all yours, Largo. But if my plan works, you'll take my orders and like it.
I don't think that's how things work.
Your funeral, boss man. You sure about this?
Yes, I am.
But... wait a sec. Welkin?
Yeah, you very much do not have the authority for that, Welkin. Sub-episodes, huh? Sub-episodes listed in book mode are marked with an asterisk. These are sub-episodes, often telling a side story tangential to the main plot. For that reason, it is not necessary to view them in order to advance in the game. Though there is no penalty for skipping sub-episodes, they often offer a different perspective on the events unfolding in the story you won't find elsewhere. Oh, so it says we can skip it. Alright, let's skip it. Of course we're not gonna fucking skip it. Why would we skip it? Dots.
Welkin?
What's up?
What's up? You just made an insane promise, that's what's up. I'm sorry, Welks. I shouldn't have argued. This is all my fault.
Right. JRPG for the story? Jeez, what the hell are you doing? You're playing games to play a game. Like, where's all the action, right?
It's nobody's fault, Ace. It's a war. We're all on edge here.
Obviously, I'm playing for the story.
And this mission certainly isn't helping. It's little wonder the troops are upset.
Hey, we got to pew-pew some bad guys an hour or so ago. Hour and a half. We totally got to pew-pew some bad guys.
Yeah?
That's why pulling this operation off is the perfect way to bring the squad together.
That'd be great if it works. But how can you possibly hope to take back the bridge in just 48 hours?
Well, that's the hard part. Aha!
Huh? Aha, what?
Aha. the Aeon of what was it? Wasn't erudition. Elation. Elation, that's right.
I was hoping, but there they are. Isara, Alicia, think you can do me a favor?
Sure, what is it?
You follow me?
But that's... Is that even possible?
Ah, yes. Unspoken plan guarantees.
Well, Is, think you can make it by tomorrow?
Yes, I'll get to work on it now.
All right. I'll trust you on this.
Thanks, Alicia. Well, let's get started.
Okay, the crossing.
All right, let's hear this brilliant plan. And it's too late to back out, boss man. You got that? So let's hear it.
That's okay.
We're going to strike the enemy encampment on the east bank.
Whoa, hold it. You're asking us to die for you? One squad ain't breaching that bridgehead, buddy boy. That would be suicide.
We're not taking on the bridgehead. We're taking on this, the river. We'll use the fog as cover as we cross the river, then launch a surprise attack.
Oh, come on. Is this just some game to you, boyo? Swimming a couple of foot soldiers over there ain't gonna do much if we got no tanks.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. Isara?
Building a raft?
I've fitted the Edelweiss with water-resistant measures to allow for submersion.
Oh, we're turning it into a submarine.
It will only hold for a few minutes, but it should be enough to cross.
Hold on just a sec. Ships come through here. It's gotta be too deep for a tank.
We're covered. Look, see that over there?
What's that? Grass?
Missile reed, a tall aquatic plant found in the estuaries of some rivers. I noticed them when I came down to observe the river. This stretch runs shallow. Shallow enough for a tank to drive across. Trust me on this.
First, the Edelweiss will cross over and clear out any Imperial patrols on the shore. Then Lieutenant Gunther will send up a flare, signaling the rest of us to follow by boat.
I mean... Okay, I get that you're using the fog, but that's still here a tank, right?
Right. Now let's get started. I'll see you on the other side.
You hear something?
Yeah, I do. What is it?
Beats me.
Straight underwater, huh? They weren't kidding about it being completely submerged, huh?
The Edelweiss swims just fine. Fall in, Sevens!
Look, you need the viewport open so you can see underwater, okay? It's fine. It's fine, TVPG. Alright. Battle for the bridge! Oh, hold on. Let's save the game here. This seems like an actual battle after all. Look, everyone knows that tanks are brilliant pieces of engineering that never break down.
Let me brief you on Operation Cloudburst. We'll be working with the Vassal Defense Battalion.
Alright, enemy is stationed across the east end of the bridge. You have a powerful pair of advantages going for you now. 1, you're behind them. 2, they don't know you're here. Strike them hard and fast to make the best use of that edge. Your objective is to occupy the enemy's base camp, located at the mouth of the bridge. It's possible the enemy will detect your approach as time goes by. Once they do, count on them calling for backup. Get to that camp fast if you want to end pretty, Lieutenant. If you want this to end pretty, rather. Many enemy tanks are stationed in the area, but some still have their engines shut down, meaning they won't attack you. Any inactive tanks whose radiators aren't glowing and whose cannons aren't in position can be ignored completely. Also, it looks like they've got tanks of extra Arcanite fuel sitting around throughout the area. A gunshot should be able to detonate those, and hopefully take out any nearby tanks or foot soldiers with it. Oh geez, leaving around highly explosive materials in a time of war, where the enemy is able to reach it easily. Completely unrealistic. This would never happen in real life, ever. Alright. Enemy base camp is captured. 10 turns pass. Vulcan dies. Base camp. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let us position our unit. Belgian Waffle Girl. Let's go. Just drive your tank across the muddy riverbed. You already did that. Okay. Let's go. Frisia and Ica. Do need Rosie because she's a command unit. Jane. Largo's also a command unit. Bring along Oscar, the boy sniper, and who else? Do we need another Lancer? Probably not. We want an engineer? Let's go. Let's bring Kobe in, shall we? He's got some vital experience to share with us. Okay. There we go. And deploy.
Operation Cloudburst is set to begin. I know you can all make this work.
Take down the bridgehead as quickly as possible. Squad 7, move out!
Hey.
All right, that's everyone. Ready to move out, squad?
You're crazy. You know that, right?
Incoming message from Squad 1 leader Faldio Lancet on the west bank, sir. Enemy company in motion, presumed headed east across the bridge toward our position. A full company? That's bad news for us.
We'll have to move fast. We're taking that camp before the cavalry rolls in.
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
Thank you, Carrot. Potentials. Every unit possesses a set of innate abilities known as potentials, awakened in combat under special set conditions, such as remaining HP, terrain type, current turn number, and other factors. Squad 7 is made up of a broad variety of individuals, each with their own strengths and shortcomings to keep in mind. Okay, so that's a tower over there, right? Looks like an enemy base there. Base there. Enemy tank over there. Except most of the tanks are going to be inactive. Hopefully that's the case. We can't just assume it is. Most doesn't mean all either. Alright. So, let us... Let's go with Ica.
Right, here I go.
Okay, yeah, so that is a tower.
Don't give up now.
I'm gonna sort of get like a...
I see one.
Okay, so we've got broad variety up here. Okay, that's a tank there, certainly. Can we shoot that from here? Are we gonna need the sniper?
Bang, bang, baby.
Be sure to watch for return fire. Use the buildings for cover. Please be sure to check your ammunition stores. Watch out for their return fire.
And here. That's a tank. But
On the move now.
probably inactive. Oh no, that's that one is active. Okay, so we definitely need to take that down. So he didn't die.
On the move now.
Right here.
I'll do my best.
You, Oscar. Alright. Next up, Cody. Need you to get in and storm their position.
Use the watch.
Fuck. So like out of range or something to shoot him good. Okay.
I'm ready to go.
This one's up to you then. Okay.
Shall we dance?
Alright.
Next partner. Found us one.
Raise the flag!
Damn it, they're pushing us back.
Okay.
No time to wait.
Hide over here.
Towers.
Lances there. You got a sniper up over there. Which might be bad, actually. Okay.
Moving out.
Belgian Waffle Girl.
Let's tip the scales in our favor.
Who are these guys? Use the rubble for cover as you advance.
Enemy unit spotted.
Oh shit. Oh, shock trooper over there.
Just watch this.
See if we can get you.
Use the buildings for cover.
There we go, tank down.
All right.
Enemy unit neutralized.
And
Just try to stop me.
gain. You start moving in now.
Let's win this one, Rox.
Hold on. No. Blow up the tank. Sounds good to me. Ouch. Oh boy. Well, Alicia's down again.
Help me.
I thought she was supposed to be OP. Oh, Oscar's down. Got sniped by a tank.
Please.
That's certainly a way to go, right? Alright.
Let's do this thing.
Rosie, you help Oscar. Yeah, I'm sure he's fine.
Try to approach.
Medic!
Stay with us. It won't be long now.
Work your magic. You hear me?
Let's win this one.
Go down!
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
someone goes down, I can deploy people from here at least. Put another tank over there. Okay. Don't have another sniper to take care of their sniper, unfortunately.
I'm ready to go. Medic! Please stay strong. I'm on my way. It's in your hands, Blondie.
Can't shoot you from here, can I? Well, I can. It'll just take some effort.
Is there anywhere you can hide there?
Hit that camp hard!
Found us one.
Watch out for their return fire!
Show them what Gallia's militia can do.
Okay, so I don't think you can get me from here, at least. You're a Lancer. Okay.
No problem, boss.
You move up.
Take a good look at your surroundings.
Have you take care of this guy here.
It's over.
Well done.
Perfect. Enemy spotted.
Another base captured.
Good work. This will help
I see
facilitate
one.
the mission.
Yeah. End turn here. And we're gonna forward deploy a scout to go and take care of that sniper, I think. So let's go Melville. Oh, you don't get to deploy immediately, huh? It's unfortunate. Suppose I can deploy another Lancer there, and they'll be here later. Okay.
Been waiting here. I just ain't feeling it here.
God damn it, Largo.
Multiple enemy
You might get lucky, right?
You're done! Use the backup.
Yes, I might have to go have Ica
No problem, boss.
do this.
Bang, bang, baby.
There we go.
Perfect.
Good work. Keep it up.
Didn't even have to go around. Okay. Now we do need...
I follow you, kid.
start moving up the shock troopers. There we go. Oh boy, here come the tanks. I think it missed. Did take down the cover though. This could be bad. This is exactly the tank-full experience the squad signed up for, it seems. Oh boy. I don't think this is going to go well for Aika. Yeah, that's not good. Reinforcements have arrived! At retreating. At allied camps, you can substitute out currently deployed units for soldiers waiting in the reserves. Sending units to the reserves, move them to a camp and press A once the retreat command appears on screen. Units returned to the reserves will have both HP and ammo stores fully restored and can be redeployed at a later phase. Deploy a unit from the reserves, see a list. Yep. This costs 1 CP, and the number of units you can call out from reserve is limited to 8 at a time, so choose carefully. Alright.
Just try and stop me! Get ready for a breakdown! Medic!
It's gonna be all right. Leave it to me.
I hope I'm not the next one.
Spot.
Spotlight, return fire.
Another tank over there? You didn't miss though, Walter. You got him.
All right.
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
Good job, buddy. Okay. Lancer there.
Just try to stop me.
Avoid hasty action at all costs.
It's almost like I need to sort of like put them down there so that I have a chance to sort of like get back into the action. Let's deploy. Deploy arms.
Watch me dance.
Please hurry. I'm afraid they...
go.
Move in groups while backing each other up.
Enemy sighted!
There was an attempt.
Just watch this.
Tighten all perimeters.
Boom!
Let's take a shot at it, right?
Let's do this thing. After me, kiddos.
What's Big Sister do for us? Okay.
I'll handle this.
You know what? I'm going to retreat you. And have another person come out of this way. Is Oscar able to come back onto the field? And Alicia? Medic patched him up.
Come in, Alpha Camp. Alpha Camp, respond. We heard gunshots. Report your status.
Welks, I've intercepted an enemy transmission.
There's nobody left at their camp to respond, now that we've cleared it out. This is bad. It's only a matter of time before they send in reinforcements now.
This is Alpha Camp. A patrol unit had a misfire. Condition green. Relax. We're fine.
Understood. Well, you guys keep the fires lit till it's time for our shift. Over and out.
Apologies for acting without permission, sir.
That was amazing, East. Between the squad's fast action and that fast talking, we saved ourselves some heat.
Sorry, just our bird flapping outside the window. Reinforcements. Similarly, the enemy can call for backup via their own camps. The only way to stop this from happening is to occupy their camps as quickly as possible. Well, our reckless action, like, helped out a little bit, I guess, maybe. Oh boy, more tanks. Frisia! Walter!
Shall we dance?
Okay, we did some damage to that guy. Oh boy, another tank. I think Frisia's down.
Damn.
Maybe we should have brought the tank up. Okay.
Just watch this. Medic!
They'll make it. That's a promise.
Please, you gotta help.
Get around to the back of it, unfortunately.
Just try and stop me!
Was a little bit off course, but fine. And we'll just have you take another shot.
Roger that! I'll probably miss.
Here we go. Tank down.
All right!
Okay.
Just try to stop me.
Multiple Imperial tanks sighted.
Go.
Scream for me. Next.
Lancers, please keep track of your ammo.
I think she was glad to finally get into combat. Okay. Next up.
Just watch this. Enemy sighted.
Quickly snipe this.
You're done. All right. Nice work.
You can cover. No. Okay. Pull Oscar in.
Let's do this thing.
Rosie. Finish this guy off for us.
Here I come.
Just keep up this pace.
All right. Oh, that's...
My turn, okay?
Okay, Waffle Girl. What have we got here? A tank we can blow up, certainly. Shock Trooper. Here we go. Oh, crap. Oh, he's out of range, I guess.
Moving out. Now.
Here we go.
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
Next step. Get into cover over there.
Sir! Gullian commandos have occupied Alpha Camp, sir!
What? Alpha Camp reported their status green not minutes ago!
Yes, but thinking back on it, I didn't recognize the voice on the line.
Damn it! Feed me misinformation, huh?
Damn straight.
I want every last man we have out there! Bring me those galleon heads!
I guess reinforcements are on the way. We've got reinforcements of our own. Okay. Now... let's... see if we can have you... take that tank out. Actually, hold up. Sniper.
Now.
What we got? Scout, light tank.
Show them what Gallia's militia can do.
Okay. We do a bit of damage to that. Blow that up. I know, right, PvPG? No unfair that they're frickin' crouching behind cover. Okay.
Been waiting here.
What cowards.
Galleons at 3.
Alright.
You're done!
Just glanced off, huh? Oh, let's do that again. Style. There we go.
All right.
They should challenge me to one-on-one combat. Like proper clanners. Okay. Alright, yeah, calibrating shot, that's important.
Okay, I got it.
Alright, Melville.
Imperial units closing in. Watch out.
It's so tempting to just, like, waste so many turns in order to just blow up tanks.
All units, check your current position.
Grenade out!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Hey.
My turn, okay?
Prove your clan or elite status next week, Thursday. MechWarrior 5 clans. I haven't played MechWarrior 5, like, default yet. But yeah, MechWarrior 5, you can play as frickin' clan Smoke Jaguar of all things, so definitely prove clan status there. Okay. Crap.
Please hit.
on the move now.
Now, this is where the sniper really shines, right?
Come on, hit!
We should go down twice. That would be rough. Okay.
I'm on.
Rosie? I suppose you can throw a grenade in there, can you? I mean, if you get lucky, you might be able to. Spray and pray.
Go down!
Oh, hey, got her.
I'm impressed.
My turn, okay?
Okay, Belgian Waffle Girl, time to do your thing. Look, you don't need cover if you kill the enemy who is in cover, alright?
Nice work. We've occupied the enemy encampment at the bridge's end.
Drawbridge control room secured, Welks.
Excellent. Open it up, East. Let's see how their tanks like the river.
Yes, sir. Ragnite turbines on. Stand by to raise drawbridge.
No, his name is Welkin. He's not a Welk. I suppose he didn't move at all in that fight. So I suppose he's about as fast as a Welk, right? I don't know, maybe we do need to destroy more tanks. I don't know if those are counting the unpowered tanks or not, in which case we might have benefited from destroying them. I wasn't paying attention.
What was that?
Get dunked! Mind the tanks. Don't have them fall on top of you. Well, I think one of them had them fall on top of him. Weaponry tab updated. Have a quick look over there. The BBPL. Yeah, this weapon could rightfully be called the grandfather of all anti-tank lancers, developed by von Bismarck under the direction of founder Adolf von Bismarck, a leader in explosives research. Gee, I wonder which two names they combined there. As the first major power to realize the tank's battle potential, the Empire was also active in developing the means for combating enemy tanks. The designation PL comes from the term Panzerlance. And what's the ZMSG, which is a sniper rifle, I'm guessing? Yeah. The ZMSG was based on an infantry gun carried by many of the Empire's soldiers during EW1, particularly noted for its firing accuracy. Hey there, Doomington. How you going? The SG also featured a Rudolph Company variable small arms scope. Lauded for its accuracy and uncommonly shock-resistant barrel, first saw use with the Empire's Mountain Ranger units. Though the ZMSG's design allowed for a bayonet to be affixed under the muzzle, there are very few instances of it being used during the Second European War. Because, I mean, if the sniper is under melee attack, you're probably in trouble. Okay. So, going to save the game here, and we're going to wrap things up for the day. Since we did run a tiny little bit overtime with that final battle there. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed that. Sorry that you sort of like showed up right at the end there, Doomington, but alas, that is the way things happen sometimes. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed that though, as well as a whole bunch of people unfortunately getting exploded and shot to bits. That was definitely some unfortunate things, especially a sniper getting sniped by the tank. Like, that's kind of impressive, to be honest. Boot to the head? Me? Alright. And I present onto myself a boot to the head. Ow. Damn it! Stop it! Alright. Because it is funny, yes. That is totally a legitimate reason to do most things, to be honest. Alright. So, what we're doing for the rest of the week. Not doing it. We are going to be having our Discord event tomorrow. So, look forward to that one. And on the weekend, we are going to be playing some more Super Robot Wars X on both the Saturday and the Sunday. So look forward to that, everyone. Now, let us go and raid somebody now. And I think let us go and raid... Let's go raid Vincent Hart, SN, who is playing some Dokapon Kingdom Connect, which is something that I hope to stream at some point if I can sort of like assemble a few people to play with, because that is a fun game for screwing people over. Like, if people say that Mario Party is what ends friendships, Dokapon Kingdom starts wars. It is the fucking apple of Eris. Alright, so, thank you very much as always, and I hope to see you all next time. Okay? See ya!